Hello YouTube, we're going to be dissecting the top 10 answers that we must have from Lost before it's over. And I'm going to give you these questions and I'm going to do my best guess, do my best at guessing and try to answer some of these questions that have been driving us crazy for so long. Let's start with the countdown. Number 10. How did the statue break, and where are its remains? We see the statue in full form in the 1800s, but not after we see the ship do we see the entire form. It's always that half-broken foot. So where did the statue go, and why don't we see any of the remains? Well, my best guess for this question is that the Black Rock destroyed it with cannon fire. We see Jacob and we see the Black Rock coming in. I'm guessing that they got a little scared, saw a giant monster, and started shooting at it. And another partial guess is that Jacob, because his house was being shot at, and no one likes for their house to be shot at, flew their ship somehow and wrecked it in the middle of the island. Number 9, Walt's powers. Now, Walt has strange and unique abilities before he even gets to the island. His mood seems to affect birds, and possibly we've seen it affect rain. He appears to Shannon, he appears to Locke, and the others wanted him very badly. My best guess is that Walt's mother was another who left Michael and went back to the island. She wanted her baby to be special, and because of this, the radiation caused her early death, and bringing Walt there would be the reason for his special powers. Either that or Walt is Abaddon. I haven't decided. Number 8. Who the heck was that we saw in the cabin? Now, we see this man who says, "Help me," in the cabin. It is later revealed that Ben made this entire situation up. Question. If Ben didn't see anything or feel anything when he got kicked, who exactly was it that John heard, and who exactly was it that we saw? The writers, knowing that the audience saw something in the chair, must know that they have to explain this later on, because Lost has some very intelligent and diligent audience members. We don't forget a shadowy figure in an old creepy cabin. You can't get that by us. My best guess is that this character is Hurley, who, after becoming stuck in the past due to the bomb exploding, and because Hurley wasn't near the explosion, he gets stuck in the past. He loses a lot of weight, he keeps his hair, and begins to disappear for some reason. We'll call it the Back to the Future effect that he tried to explain in Season 5. Hurley may even turn out to be an apparition himself in the first place. The entire existence of Hurley would be him as a ghost, which would be crazy, but it would be a very interesting revelation. Number 7. How long has there been conflict on the island? We've seen hieroglyphics and giant statues, and Jacob and his nemesis have talked about events always happening the same way. How long have they been happening the same way, always ending in corruption? My best guess on this one is that since Jacob's nemesis has patiently waited 150 years to find a loophole and to seek revenge on Jacob, to fulfill his threat, then it's probably been around for a very long time. More specifically, probably since the days of pharaohs and slaves. But since Jacob's nemesis follows through with a 100-year plan, it's probably been around for a very, very long time. Number 6. What exactly are the rules? We've definitely heard the line, he changed the rules. What are the rules? Who determines the rules? And what do they affect? Mrs. Clue orders Mikhail to kill her and says, they can't know our secrets. You know the rules, Mikhail. And Mikhail shoots her. There is a loophole to get around the rules. The others followed the rules. My best guess is that Jacob passes down the rules through Albert, who passes them down to the leader. This would explain why Ben and Widmore were more familiar with them than other people. I'm also postulating that the rules restrict Michael and others from dying somehow. They also allow people to be healed. Number 5. What will Desmond's role be in Season 6? He wasn't very much in Season 5. Desmond is the human experience. He lives beside that intense electromagnetism, which we should assume that he absorbs when he turns the failsafe key. He's also able to see the future, time jump, gain memories. It seems that he would be the only variable in the equation from what I've gathered. He gains the memory which turns the cycle for the Oceanic Six to get back to the island and changing history. But what importance will he play? My best guess is that he will be the link if the timeline is split. If the bomb worked as Faraday explained, then my projection would be that Desmond will go insane with disbelief. He'll keep his memories and he'll be crazy to try to explain that the airline did crash. When he sees that it never crashes, he would therefore, in a cruel twist of fate, want to get back to the island and prove that he isn't insane and filled with false memories.